South Pacific this morning and waking up in the magical Vanuatu. We're going to take you around a couple of the islands that make up Vanuatu this week, below and above the surface, but there's plenty of weather back at home today. So let's get straight into it. This morning we are waking up in one of Vanuatu's newest attractions. This is called the Summit Gardens. 240 hectares of incredible ornamental tropical gardens. In fact, it is the largest ornamental tropical garden in the South Pacific, and it also affords you some of the most spectacular views over Malay Bay, Hideaway Island and back over to Port Vila. From the South Pacific to the UK, Carl and Lisa, good morning. We've got the world covered. Good morning everyone. We're in Vanuatu this morning, just 10 k's out of the main centre. Behind us, Port Vila, where you'll find the Summit Gardens. 10 years in the making, 11 named gardens, now open to the public. This is a place of peace and tranquility. 200 metres above sea level, also offers some of the most spectacular views of this stunning island. Okay, this is a great place to check out the weather at home. Plenty of it about. Here are some of the dancers from Umbrum, one of the islands here, that 83 islands that make up Vanuatu. Now, because they have the volcano, people in Vanuatu believe that it's a very mythological island and that these guys have magical powers, and they're doing a bit of a welcoming dance for us this morning. In fact, this dance would signify a ranking, someone becoming number one or the chief. And they've ranked the Today Show as the number one breakfast television show, Carl and Lisa, and they have magical powers, so who can argue with that?
Exactly. It's all that illegal satellite.
Good morning to you, Carlos. Mate, we are at the Summit Gardens this morning in Vanuatu. Now, this is also a working sandalwood plantation. Some of these trees have been growing for close to 20 years. There's 120,000 trees here, very important to the local economy. And what do you use sandalwood for? You probably have a fair idea, but I'll let you know after we take a look. The workers are doing are cutting away the sapwood from the outside of the tree to get to the heartwood, and that's where you'll find the essential oils. Now, the trees are pulled out of the ground between 15 and 20 years of age, and those essential oils are used in perfume, beauty products, soaps, candles, you name it. It has a beautiful, soft, sweet, gentle, aromatic flavour. So there's a good chance if you're heading out the door this morning, you're spraying on a little bit of perfume, it will have sandalwood in it. In fact, Carl and Lisa, the Queen herself may be wearing a little for her special day today. We're in Vanuatu this morning at the Summit Gardens. Now, kava is grown in the outer islands and imported here into Vanuatu and exported overseas. And there are 200 kava bars here. It is drunk widely throughout all of the islands, really, throughout the Pacific. And we're going to give it a little bit of a sample right after we have a look at your weather today. Very good morning to you. Catch them, they'll be there for 45 minutes. Okay, let's get into a little bit of kava. Now, this is what it looks like. This is the kava root, which is actually a pepper root. Now, the boys are cleaning it up here, and then it's stone ground and filtered through some coconut webbing here with some water. Now, people drink it here because it has a very relaxing quality. It has a natural anaesthetic to it. So we'll have a little bit of a drink. It's not to be drank slowly. You're supposed to scull it. Ah, yeah. Oh, that's good. I'm only going to have one of these, Carl and Lisa, because your tongue starts getting a bit numb and you feel a little bit drowsy and relaxed. If I have two of them, my eyes will roll back, and if I have three, I'll be wearing a grass skirt singing We Are the Champions by Queen. So I think I'll just put an end to it. Now, speaking of the Queen, back to you guys in the UK. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, we're a long way from the UK this morning at beautiful Vanuatu. This is one of the newest attractions. It is called the Summit Gardens, 240 hectares of tropical gardens, the largest that you'll find in the South Pacific. It's been going for about 10 years, the growing and planting process. There are 11 named gardens. It's a very nice place to come and chill out, 200 metres above sea level, enjoy the views, but just at the bottom of the hill, there's something a tad more active, and we're going to show you that right after we have a look at the weather. This is what's happening. Then you can go zorbing here in a 3-metre high clear plastic water-filled inflatable ball. Now, this massive cushion of air surrounds you. They throw a couple of buckets of water in on you, and then it's 170 metres straight down a long purpose-built hill. This is a great way to have some fun with a group of friends, and it all takes place in the lush tropical jungle of Vanuatu in the Malay Hills, which overlook the stunning Malay Bay. Now, this is a really cool activity because you can jump inside there and it will just roll you around like a washing machine. We are a long way from the UK and the Queen's Jubilee, having a lot of fun in the sun here in Vanuatu. Carl and Lisa. Benny, good morning everyone. We are in Vanuatu. We are in paradise this morning, waking up in the Summit Gardens. This is one of the new attractions here. Great place to get married, and you'd call it kind of low intensity, maybe lower than low intensity. Very tranquil, very peaceful. And we've got a fantastic deal if you want to head to the South Pacific and Vanuatu. Right after we have staff here at the Summit Gardens. Say good morning everyone.
Good morning.
Okay, we've had a wonderful time here at Port Vila. We're going to be heading off today. We'll be coming to you live tomorrow from the island of Espírito Santo, famous for its blue holes. But I tell you what, these guys are playing it smart this morning. They're drinking their Tanner coffee and giving me the carver. So we might just have one more shot here. Holy dooly! Sing it, boys! We are the champions, my friend. Back to you, Ben and George.